Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Looks like we got a pretty good crew in here already. Nice to see everybody. Oh, it will be. You think so, Min? Hope everybody's doing well. Mr. Richard Dower, thank you, sir, for being here. Appreciate it. John Brock. Beck, nice to see you. Mouse, hello, sir. Navy, how you doing, buddy? Nitro Dad, welcome. Jason Vorheims, welcome back. Nice to see you. Carl, Charles Stuff. FP, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I do appreciate it. Hello, Austin. Nice to see you. Well, tonight we're going to do something a little different. For those of you that haven't uh, seen Farmer Min's video on precision farming, you're missing out. But I thought I'd do a stream tonight on it, uh, just because it has my interest peaked. I kind of like the things that we're doing, that it's doing, and it does make it just a tad more realistic. Uh, as he said, there are some things they could improve on. But hopefully, between him and I, we can explain it to you. Those of you that haven't seen it, we can explain it to you enough to where it'll pique your interest too. Farmer Min, I am in my chat if you care to join. But I have hidden the name of this map as it has not been released yet. And didn't want to show too much. Hey, DNH, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. You can always ask questions in here, Austin. As you can see right now, I own Field 1 and Field 7. Field 1 is the one that came with the map when you started on uh, New Farmer mode. I bought Field 7. Now, one thing you want to do when you're starting off with precision farming, before you buy any fields at all, you want to check out the fields before you buy them. Now, the one that came with the map, you can check on. It'll tell you, I don't want economic analysis. What is that doing? Why is that doing that? Oh, because I haven't sent samples in yet. No, that shouldn't do that. Okay, why are you doing this to me here? Now you're going to mess with me. Should be able to. Oh, wait, I know why. I know why.
You're on the wrong screen.
Yep, I am. There we go. There's the one I want. Now, let's do this the right way. If you look over here, you'll see where the field info came up. It's my field number 1 here. It shows me an expected yield potential of 112%. Hey, Clutch, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Now, if I go to, say, field 2, you'll see an expected yield potential of 96%, minus 96%, which means more than likely I'm going to lose money here. Not a lot, but I'm still going to lose money. And that's because of the texture of the ground that's in there. Almost 80% of this field is silty clay. That's not good. That's bad. Loam is your absolute best. Field 3 here is 100% loam, which gives you 125% yield potential. That's where you're going to make your best money on. Now I picked field 7 up here to buy. It's going to have 120% profit, or 100% yield potential, sorry. Didn't say that right. But yet a field next to it is going to be even worse. Now, mind you, these are not built into this map. This is just the randomness of what Giants is doing with this, because we haven't painted anything into this as far as soils. You can go right over next to the other one, and we've got another field that's all loam, so we've got a good expected yield potential. So you have to watch your fields when you purchase them, as you can see. You didn't know Farmer Min had a channel, Navy? Well, I know he doesn't get on it very often anymore. He's kind of slacking. But this gives you, tells you in advance before you buy the field what kind of yield potential you have for the field by doing it this way. Now we're just going to concentrate on field 7 tonight, which I've already bought. Oh, here I am. So if you look down here in the bottom right corner of the screen, you'll see that it's telling you that the pH values are bad. Let's go back to our screen here. We'll go back in here. Whoops, that's going to the wrong screen again. Dadgummit. Now we're going to go over here to this one. We're going to highlight field 7. And it'll show you where the soil types are, where the silty clay is at. Show you where the sandy loam is at. And most of this field is all loam, which is good. We can go to the next one, the pH levels, which would be what the lime is for. And all lime does is basically, it calms down the acidity in the soil. This game is stupid. I've heard rumors to that effect, Richard, but I can't be for sure. Zeke and Streak, my friend, how are you, buddy? Now you'll see there's different levels of pH in this field. And that's, once again, that's what the lime is for, is to even out the pH throughout the field.
Does that really say break wind biogas?
Yes, it does.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
Yeah. There's also one in here that says something about Tiny 426 baked goods.
Tiny can't bake. You can't even make toast, for crying out loud.
If you have anything to add, feel free to jump in, man. I'm doing my best here. Blue type. Really? Old Timer Dave Produce. I don't know if this one has Old Timer Dave Produce. It might be in there somewhere. Yeah, it's in there. I guess it is. Yep. I never even saw that. But what we're going to do with the lime is we're going to basically even out the acidity level in the soil and make it better for planting. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump in here. And I can't see. There we go. I think we got to back up a little bit more here. Now, this will do it. You want to leave this on automatic. Basically because it's much simpler for the worker to do this than it is for you to try and go through and do it by yourself. It's just dirt. Oh, Newell. What kind of questions you got there, Clutch?
We gotta ban that Newell.
You gotta ban the Newell. I'm going to set off a worker for the line. We're going to jump out, and you'll see now it's telling me that my pH value is perfect. It's at 7. Now if I go up here a little further, I should get into the, I'm still in the silty area. Now I'm into the loam. Your pH values change for each one. The loam, the pH value should be around 6.5 to 7. And this is where the, oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my brain just went dead. With no obvious purpose. And all this from one of the best mod reviewers in the Farm Sim. Thanks, Richard. Oh, Farmer Min's Gerbils? I want to know nothing about Farmer Min's Gerbils. That makes me quite nervous.
They're cute and fluffy.
They're cute and fluffy. All right, now, gentlemen, this isn't Twitch. Hello, Glenn. Welcome to the stream.
How many soil textures on this field do you have?
3.
3?
Yes.
What 3?
All the way to the other end. You see, I've got one right over in this area here. And there's just a little bit of difference down in here. Not enough to worry about it. And then this end down here is where my sandy loam is at. Let's do a little change here quick. Turn this on. And I'm going to run down here to the other end, down to the sandy loam. And if my memory serves me correctly, it should be about 6.5 for sandy loam. Yes, 6.5. And the other one I believe is going to be about 6.25, correct, Min?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So as your different soil texture, or they will call them soil types, will require a different amount of pH. Will require a different amount of lime to bring the pH into line to where it should be. You could try and do this on your own. When are we trucking again? Newell. Anything to take my mind out of what I'm doing so I forget. But one other thing as well, along with this, you get the gator, you get the tester. Now, when I took all the soil samples for this earlier, and this field this size, I took 43 soil samples.
What?
43 soil samples for this field. Yep.
How big is it?
I'm not sure. I don't have that particular thing on.
Well, I guess it does look bigger than on the mini map.
Yeah, it doesn't look that big on the mini map, but it took me 43. It took me 4 different trips up and, or 2 different trips up and back, I should say. Hey, Johnny.
Right.
Welcome, buddy.
The biggest field on Ravenport took me 69. I don't know how big that
There's
is.
some of the fields on this map that are probably going to take quite a few, because some of the fields are pretty big.
Yeah, I saw some guy today went into an XML file and changed the size of the radius.
Yeah, I've seen some people do that too. And I mean, I guess for some of the bigger fields, that's probably not a bad idea, but it's still not going to play it exactly correct, you know?
How many soil samples would you need on that field in the Wild Wild West?
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to begin to think so. Let alone the one we've got coming up.
You'd be there for like 10 years taking soil samples.
Well, actually, I was thinking about hiring Richard to come and do that.
Oh, Richard would love to do that.
You know, Richard would come and take soil samples for me, wouldn't you, Richard?
I know a guy when he gets done planting poplars, he'd come and help you, but he's still planting poplars.
Am I playing with MT? I'm not sure what MT would be. Richard will increase the circle to 20,000%. Empty pocket? No. That's Farmer Min you're hearing in the background. Min's not actually in the game with me. He is just back here listening, talking, helping me out if I need it. I have no idea. I haven't, for field 7, I needed 43.
Did you have a lot of overlapping?
I tried not to, but I of course I had to, so I didn't have open spaces in the field.
It's a good idea, Nitro Dad. I never thought about that. So I had trouble with course play in this mod.
Well, I've seen some people use it on a tractor, which I'm sure it could.
Any 3-point.
So, but I've noticed one now. I have the new version of the Unit Convert Light mod in. They have updated it so that you're able to use it with this mod, with the DLC. I guess like Min said, it's not really a DLC, it's a mod because you can enable it and disable it. Yeah, that is a really good idea. How would you set that up though?
Yeah, how would you get the? I was just thinking in my head, how would you get the course play to activate it?
I've got course play downloaded, Richard. I just don't have it in my game because I haven't played with it enough to know how to use it. But I think it was last week just downloaded it, so I'm assuming I have the newest one. Oh, okay. Now I have also added, along with this pack, you get buildings. Oops, I didn't put it there. Come on, get over here. You get a shed and you get just a little building. And I have added the shed to my home place here. Oops. Put it over here. And here's your farmhouse. And I put the shed right here. And I'm going to pull into it from the backside, of course. Just an empty shed. But it has the signal on it for the RTK. Now I'm told this improves around 15% the AI working reliability. Whoops, wrong button.
Anybody know what RTK stands for?
What's that?
Anybody know what RTK stands for?
I cannot think of it, sir. You stopped playing the game and went back to mapping. Thank you for your answer there earlier today, Nitro Dad. I appreciate it. I think we figured out what the issue was. It seems like the latest version of Seasons has a bug in it where it affects the buying of the animals, and you can't load them on a truck. You can buy them and have them put right on your map, but you can't put them on a truck. And it's my understanding that there's an update to fix that. Hey, Whammer, how are you, buddy? To fix that. So any of you that have downloaded the newest seasons, you may want to go check for that patch to fix it. Buttons, how are you, dear? Nice to see you. Real-time kinematic positioning.
We Googled it.
Must have. Yep. Yep, exactly, Zeke. Exactly. So, like I said, you guys know my feelings on seasons. I don't play it, but this particular mod has my interest peaked.
I think it's easier if you use the automatic settings.
Yes, absolutely. There's no way I'd want to sit here and try and figure out where my fields and my stuff's going to end.
No.
You know, you don't have that ability on the screens to tell you that.
Yeah.
Let's see how far over he is, because I may have to move my manure spreader over here.
I haven't found any difference though, because in the help menu they say use manure or slurry for the first stage. I tested it till I was blue in the face, and I couldn't get any difference.
I can't understand there would be, to be honest with you, because I mean fertilizer is fertilizer no matter what kind it is.
Right. The game doesn't decipher between manure, slurry, fertilizer. It's just I have no idea why they have that in there. Unless they're referring to that you're going to use less manure. I don't know if that's
well, and I would assume you're going to, because there's certain areas of the field that will require more and some that won't.
Right. And manure should be cheaper to buy than.
Yeah, to a point, I think.
Yeah, but F11 is pretty cheap as it is.
It is. I mean, it is. There's no doubt about it. And then, of course, helper buy comes in handy.
Yep. I think helper buy is more expensive than if you went to a sell point, isn't it?
I don't know. I've never really compared it, man, to be honest with you.
Something CLP did way back in the day.
You need to get back to streaking. Whoo-hoo, buttons. Call me when you do it. Put it on video. I want to see it.
Buttons go streaking?
Buttons going streaking.
That'd be awesome. Live stream it. Yeah, live stream it.
Glenn, yes. You also use less lime. And this is going to end badly. I can see this happening already. I'm going to have an accident here.
Thanks, Richard. That's what I thought. And what comes to council? The map or the mod?
As far as Matthew, the mod itself is already on console.
The yields percentage, will that depend on the crop type as well? Yes.
As you see now here, what's happening. The lime is turning off and on where it needs it and where it doesn't.
If you can get away with missing a little streak in between your passes. Because with the headlamp there, it didn't get all of it, but it doesn't. Right. It must have some leeway.
Right.
It doesn't.
I think it depends on how the field is into the fields are on the map as well.
Right.
Um, I'm just going to actually skip this right here around the tractor.
Applying slurry manure first. You can finish field with chemical. If you start with chemical, you have to wait until you apply line. That okay? Well, that makes sense. But you'd have to either wait to the next growth stage, or do a different state to the field.
Well,
That's right.
you actually it will change by putting the slurry on first before you plant. If you're adding fertilizer when you plant, it should technically bring anything that's remaining up to
Oh, it does.
the state where it should be.
Yeah, because if you spread manure or slurry, and then or line, whatever order you go in. But
Right.
if you do that and then you plant with a seeder that also injects fertilizer, then you're done.
Yes.
You don't have to go back and spray again. You don't have to go look at your colors on each field and see what shade of blue it is.
Right. That Buttons, that's Farmer Min. And he's not playing, he's just back here talking, helping me out. This is a PC only map. When it releases, it is a PC only map. This map has not been released yet. That's why I'm being careful as to what you're seeing.
Hey, Buttons. I got all excited there when you're going streaking.
Thank you, Newell. Farmer Min also has a very, very good tutorial on this. So please, by all means, go check it out.
I'll help you sleep.
Hey, Dave. Hey, Min.
Who's this?
Billy.
Who's that?
Billy.
Billy who?
I'll be right back.
All right, we'll fold this up. No, it's
Hey.
not funny, Bone. No, Johnny's not there either.
I'm not where.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you, Johnny. Sorry. Welcome, sir.
How's it going?
It's going. It's going. As you can see, I've got the traffic turned off. Just for ease of ability access to the field here. That is Johnny. That would be the map maker of this map. All right, let's see what's here. We got this down already. Yep. So all we need to do is turn it on. And hard worker. Now, if you look down in the mini map, you'll see it's adding. You can see where it's fertilizing, basically.
Huh.
And it's changing, actually changing. What are you doing? You gonna stand there and do a dance? Gertie's not in there, is she? No, it's not Gertie, it's Bubba. All right. Really? That's weird.
That was a little odd.
Yes, it was. Now you'll notice, if you look at the bar that's in the help window there, you can see where it's changing, where it's not all the way out to the 200. You'll see on the in the mini map where you left the light streak, that particular area of the field not already completely fertilized. Thank you, Newell. So when we come back through after a while with the planter, the fertilizer that I'm going to plant should fix that.
So what's with the finished flag on there where it says nitrogen slurry application?
Well, that's the finish is the most you can put on.
Ah,
It'll never allow you to go over that. Right now, this particular field that I chose has some of the best and some of the not so best soil types.
so it automatically laid all that in there, huh?
Yep. Really.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Now we're going to do this again. Why are we doing
Hmm.
this? Back up.
No, there is no way this map will make it to console.
No.
I'm sorry, guys.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you don't want to work. Bubba don't want to work tonight. Maybe when I get him away from the edge of the field, he will.
I've had this problem with a lot of maps here lately, actually. If anybody puts any kind of deco at all around the field,
You gonna be on for a bit, OTD?
Yep.
I gotta run just for a little bit. I'll be back.
All right.
so I've just been using Courseplay, sending it up to do a headland and go.
Well, like I said, I haven't played with Courseplay enough yet to know what I'm doing with it, so.
Hey, it sounds like a tutorial for dummies coming up soon.
A tutorial for something anyway. Now let's see if he works better without not being by the edge of the field. Hey Tiny, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Doing good, doing good.
I don't know what you got going on in the bakery, man, but it kind of smells funny.
Yep, yep. He don't know, he wasn't here.
Oh. So what's with the weird light colored orange and darker orange on the PDA?
That's actually your nitrogen levels on your field as they are currently. You want them in the green. You see these are in the orange. Let me do this while we're watching here. And we'll go over to here. This is what you're seeing.
Oh,
If
wow.
you want them down here, this is telling you how much nitrogen you have in the soil right now, basically. So what it's doing is a variable rate to counteract that. It only needed so much here, but it needed a little less here, more here, and then less here, and so on.
Wow, they kind of went in depth with this, huh?
Well, they say they're going to improve it. It's like a 2-year project. They say they're going to improve it, and there's a lot of things they could change on it, to be honest with you. Because actually your crops need a lot more than just nitrogen. I mean,
Yeah.
potassium, phosphorus, P and K, that it's one of the big things that farmers use on their fields. So it's all going to be a learning curve for everybody. But so you completed your task. You didn't hit the tree. I got to give you credit for that.
Well, I know the field definitions go all the way to the edge there because that's one thing we make sure we do in our group.
Yep. I do want to show you something though here as soon as I get this going in here.
I don't know, DJ Moose. You'll have to ask Tiny. It's his bakery.
Whoop, wrong button. Gummit. you go.
Probably making brownies again.
Yeah, well, knowing Tiny, they could be any kind of brownies.
I'm surprised you picked field 7 for this.
Well, it was just a choice. Let me go to this one. See here your fields.
All right.
See where your edges are here.
Yeah, I know.
They're not quite where they belong. You know what I mean?
Yep. I was hoping Kaz would fix that. I didn't want to deal with it.
Any American maps coming to console?
Hmm.
I know there's been a couple good ones that have come out recently. Bucks County is a good one for console. You have Stone Valley. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of the name of it? Lone Oak. I mean, there's a lot of decent maps out there. But Wyther Farms isn't an American map.
There's Oakfield.
Yeah, Oakfield's isn't an American map either.
It's supposed to be.
Technically, if you want to know the truth, Ravenport's supposed to be an American map. So,
I know.
what are you going to do here? You're just going to back all the way up to the other end of the field? That's what I thought. Pacific Northwest, yep, that's another one.
That one's pretty AI friendly.
I have heard of some things that someone is working on. I don't know if it's true or not. There may be an Ohio map coming soon, but I can't verify that for sure. It's just a rumor. Hey, Gunner, how are you, buddy? Canadian maps, what do we need them for? Oh, that's right, Gunner's PC went down on him. He's back on PlayStation all the time now. How you doing, Gunner? Thanks for being here. Hey, Matt. Glenn. Yeah, that's who I was referring to. Take my word for it, it's not easy to get a map to console. It's hard, it takes a lot of hard work. Hey, Rabbit Man, welcome, buddy. Nice to see you. How you doing? Hope you and the family are well. That's good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Probably could have just used manure and this would have went a lot faster.
Wow. As far as the forums I'm looking at, there isn't any American maps coming out. Other than the Ohio rumor.
That's the newest one I heard of. That's like the Ohio map that's coming out, if my understanding is correct, is being based on a real life farmer channel.
Yep, he's a YouTuber.
Yep. And it's not the one everybody thought it was at first. 'Cause there was a lot of guessing going on as to whose it was. And after seeing the map and the way it's set up, I figured out whose it was.
Oh yeah.
Yep. A lot of people thought it was Brown Family Farms out of Chillicothe, Ohio. And I don't believe it is. I actually think it's Farmhand Mike's channel and his farm. Mike Less. But once again, that's just a guess. I don't know for sure. Hey ODF, how are you, buddy? That's good to hear. Good to hear. Good video today, sir. Oh, we're doing all right. We're still kicking. You know what? I forgot something. Wow. What tractor manufacturer does... Oh, does he represent a tractor manufacturer, Zeke? Huh, I'll have to check that out one day. That would only be Zeke's favorite tractor. In case anybody doesn't know. And to be honest with you, right now, I can't think of the name of it. That's crazy. Yep, thank you, Blue. Yep, versatile. I really could not think of the name of it. That's bad of me. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Zeke. Dirk sold you a faulty tractor. No, I did. I honestly did forget it. I could not think of it. While this guy is going, I got something I need to show you guys. I forgot all about it, and I feel really bad. Hold on just 1 second here. We'll do this way. And I'm going to do this. Are you ready? Let's do this, guys. Just a little something new. Little different from the lady with the MGM lady there. What are you gonna do? You gonna turn around or not?
Yeah, it looks like your stream might have stopped for a second there.
What are you gonna do? You're just gonna sit there. Yep.
Oh, there it went.
It's back. But I'm not showing it stopped anywhere, so what the heck is going on here now? It definitely didn't do what it was supposed to. What the heck happened there? You can see this particular section is taking it all the way up to the 200 level in some spots. An Iowa map? I haven't heard anything about an Iowa map at all, Matthew.
Actually, I have. I don't remember where it's supposed to be yet.
I know somebody's supposed to be working on another Wisconsin map, but whether or not that's going to be a reality or not, I don't know. I don't think it's Gertie. Oh, Bubba traded again. Oh, jeez, oh man. Well, I'll tell you what, that guy. I know what I'm going to do with him. What's he got on Gertie that she comes over here to do his work for him? Yeah, he must have needed a refill. His six-pack got empty.
Hey, I'll be back in a little bit.
Yep. But I'm thinking once person gets used to this, it'd be pretty good. My understanding that it does play well with seasons. She may have followed Whammer. Well, you know, that's the possibility. Now what are you going to do? Okay. You just insist on wanting to walk back, I'll come all the way back down that field, don't you? Well, and that's good. It is going to be interesting, DJ, because they'll be able to put their own soil layers in. Like I showed earlier, this particular map, the way, the randomness of it, you know, one field is good, the next field isn't, you know. So it's all something that you're going to have to watch when you buy fields. Yeah, exactly. And I think, to be honest, ODF, I think they can make it even closer. They're going to have to go a little bit more in depth. They're going to have to figure out a way to get the P and K in there, because that's an essential part. I mean, nitrogen isn't all of it. Oh, come on.
Silence.
Yeah, yeah, definitely don't like those trees.
What? Those trees are amazing.
Yeah, they just don't like them hanging over them.
Hmm.
'Cause they won't do the edge of this side of the field either.
Yeah, you probably have to end up using course play.
And at some point I will. I just have to mess with it so I get used to doing it first. What are we eating now, Johnny?
You can hear that?
Yes, quite well actually.
I'm sorry. I'll give you a hint.
Did you buy Tim Tams again?
No.
Oh.
Strong convictions precede great actions. I'm eating my fortune cookie from my Chinese.
Oh.
That was the spiciest black pepper I've ever had.
Really?
Oh, God. I'm sitting here sweating, man.
Yeah, if I knew the size of this field, I could pretty much guesstimate how many soil samples you'd have to take.
You don't have the advanced field info or whatever?
No, because it doesn't play well with that.
Ah.
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure if it's that one or if it's the additional info one that came out the other day when this came out. It doesn't play well with Uniconvert Lite, which that's already been fixed. The guy who made Uniconvert Lite has fixed that. And then there is additional field info, or additional info is what it says. And then the TARDIS mod. I don't use the TARDIS mod, so I don't need to worry about that. Well, and that's just strictly nitrogen, Zeke. No, that don't sound right. Oh, man, it's been so long I don't remember. All right, let's go back down here and see if this works any better. Yeah, you don't need a lot for lawn. Grass grows in just about anything. Yeah, you got to be careful doing that too, though, ODF, because a lot of times you can burn that grass using too much nitrogen.
We had a guy overturn a entire cart of fertilizer out here. What, last year I think it was? Burned everything up.
Let's see if that helps at all. See if he'll make a turn like he's supposed to.
You still having fun, D?
Always having fun, buddy.
Now you're doing some slurring?
Still doing some slurry, yep.
What's Farmer Mint up to these days?
Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
I'm pretty good, man.
Oh, not too bad.
Just work, work, work.
That's still fun.
See you, Mouse.
Wow.
Take it easy, buddy. Talk to you later.
I saw a funny mouse video on Facebook the other day.
Did you?
I'll have to send it to you.
There you go, Nitro Dad. Yeah, that'll do it. Beck just likes hiding. Still wanna? Nope.
That's some good driving there, Dave.
Yeah, I know. Back. See how well I back up?
Yeah, you can back up straight.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
Yeah, I think you backed up far enough, though.
Yep.
Yeah, you probably stopped there.
The whole idea behind doing let the AI do it is the fact that it's done automatically, and it can do it much better than you can. Believe me. In this particular case, I have the helper buying the slurry, so I don't have to keep filling the tank up. Which I guess I wouldn't have to anyway, but multitask. Are you creating something new for us to play with, Beck? Min,
Yeah.
you see Zeke's question?
Oh, Zeke had a question?
Yes.
No, it is automatic if you drive, as long as you have it on automatic. Yeah, as long as you have the toggle thing in automatic, doesn't matter if the AI worker does it or you do it. I can't get it to work with the current courseplay that I have, though. That doesn't seem to work. Because if you set a courseplay off to do it, it'll just keep putting full. It won't automatically regulate it per area field.
Well, Richard said there's an update to Courseplay today.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Okay.
So
I was
that's
busy.
possible that's what the update was.
Okay.
I'll have
I
to
was
check
busy.
that too because really? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh! You do it on this end.
Because in Erlengrad today, I was doing soil samples and all that. Those grass fields, and it worked without having to plow it first. So they do have a section. They do have a built-in field definition for those.
Yes, they do, but they just don't have them numbered.
No. Yeah, I think I took, oh, I don't know, 250 samples today.
Jeez.
I wore the B off my keyboard.
I believe that.
Could program a button. That'd be easier.
Well, you would think they could figure out a way. Man, I don't know how you'd program it to do it with Courseplay though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that one.
'Cause that would be optimal. I mean, if you could turn that thing loose on Courseplay.
Yep. It's like anything, you know. It's fun for 10 minutes, but then if you're doing 200-300 samples, who wants to sit there all day and do 200-300 samples? I don't.
Oh,
But I
that
don't
sounds
think-
good, Nitro Dad. I'll be looking forward to that.
I can't wait till he names that Minnesota Red River Valley or something like that. That'd be awesome.
So we need another flat map.
Yeah. Hey, it's not all flat. Got a couple of bunny hills.
Yeah, exactly, DJ. Exactly. You will at some point in the future be seeing this map released. Probably not the too distant future as well.
Is the one that he posted pictures today on Facebook?
No.
No? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think I saw something earlier when you were driving to the farm. I know what you're talking about now.
You weren't here when I played the new intro, were you? Man,
No, I didn't see it.
give me just a minute here and I'll put it on for you. Oh, you weren't here either, Beck. Well, we'll play it again here for him. Ooh, that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. All right. All right, let's do this one more time for those of you that didn't see this. Here we go. And then we have it.
Somebody's been playing around with video editing.
Yeah, somebody has. Not me, but somebody has.
Very cool.
For those of you that haven't quite figured out because of the comments that were made earlier, Johnny put that together for me. He did an awesome job. Took him about 15 minutes. I'd have been working on it for 3 weeks.
Took me longer just trying to find the video. Had to steal it from your YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
I think I'm still just starting Nitro Dad. There's a lot of things I got to learn yet. I'm working on it. I'm getting into it slow but sure. But, you know, what do you expect for 163? I guess I ain't doing too bad. And
No
comment
comment.
earlier, DJ? No, not 13 days into the future. This is not Land Down Under. I won't even give you guys a live peek of this until Christmas. Of that until Christmas. Thanks, DJ. Appreciate it, buddy. A little bit, yes. there's so much more than what you saw there. Problem is, I was going to do several of them over the course of time leading up to it, and I am still working on some for it, but Kaz put that out there and the quality is so good. I'm trying to match that quality and there's just no way. There's no way I can do it.
Just take a bunch of raw video and send it over to Min. He loves editing.
Oh, I can't get enough of it. Absolutely.
Johnny, believe me, it's been offered. It's been offered.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been offered.
I hate editing.
I don't mind it so much. And every time I do it, it gets a little easier. Oh,
My problem is like watching the video I just made and trying to edit. I'm like, I don't want to watch this right now. I literally just did this. So it just sits on the back burner.
it's possible, ODF. It's possible, but do you want to leave a 4X map for a 16X map? That's up to you.
I haven't heard back from Kaz yet, but you remember a certain map we were having problems painting stuff on? Like the terrain?
Yep.
Yeah, I fixed that.
Did you? We don't
I
need
just
that map. We don't need that map.
I was gonna say I don't know what to do with it. I started putting a rail yard on there just for kicks and grins. That's as far as I got.
Well, when I first started doing it, Navy, I'd do say an hour of video, and then try and cut it down to a certain amount of time. Well, that wasn't showing everything I wanted to do that way. And then I got to talking to Min, and he was explaining to me, well, it's easier if you do it in clips, and then put the clips together to make the video, which makes more sense. You know, because then I can say, okay, well, I'll bring you back as soon as I get down here to the cell point. That way you don't have to watch me run through all this. And then when I get to the cell point, I can bring the video back. And that makes so much more sense because it's easier to eliminate time that you have there. So it's like I said, it's a learning curve, and I am learning. But my old brain works pretty slow, so yeah, you have that. I can tell you, ODF, the new map is awesome. Rob will not be testing it. Rob will be waiting just like everybody else. The map is ready to go. It's been tested. There's some new things been added to it. A lot of interesting things in it. Johnny can attest to that.
Which map we talking about this time?
Land down under.
Oh yeah, yeah, pretty interesting stuff in there, right?
Well, and that's the thing. And all I have at my disposal is what YouTube has to offer. So it is what it is there.
Where are you getting your music from, Outdoor Farmer? It all depends on where your choices are.
Yeah, see, and Min's got a much larger library than what I have to choose from, because YouTube really doesn't offer a lot, to be honest with you.
No, you got to go to a third-party site and buy copyright licenses.
Yeah,
Because I know
he's using YouTube like I am.
I started using like something called Epidemic Sound or something like that.
Yeah, I pay for that one each month. That's where, I don't know, 98% of the stuff has come from the last month.
What
But
do
I
I
know
use to edit with? Adobe Premiere.
But I noticed even on YouTube Audio Library, a lot of the old stuff from even years ago is now getting copyright claims. Yeah. I got 3 today. I mean, old stuff from Hazard County and old stuff from Felsbrunn.
Really?
Yeah. And that all came from YouTube Audio Library back in the day. So there's got to be music that's coming off of licenses with YouTube. So now they're, I mean, nobody watches those anymore anyways, but. A copyright claim is not a copyright strike. It's a different.
Well, he ain't even going to back up this time. He's just going to quit.
Yeah, their AI has a lot to learn yet.
Well, and this is supposed to have improved the AI, as I have the shed down, but let me do finish this other side of this handling one more time and see if that helps. Did on the other end.
Evening, Tiny.
I usually go for about 3 headlands when I'm using something that small.
Well, I've actually saw improvements on it, because I have played with this on Land Down Under, and I have seen some improvements, to be honest with you. But, oops, get out of there. Don't hit the church.
You just gonna be on for a little bit, Dave?
Yep.
All right, okay, I'll be right back. I gotta run for a second again.
He needs to get himself a bigger mug.
Let me do something here first. There we go. Now I feel better. I actually think you'll get better once we get away from this sharp edge down here as well. They don't like really steep angles. All right, ODF, I'll be here. Yeah, Shy Wizard is the one you want to watch. Navy. Shy Wizard is the reason that the map makers today are able to actually make maps for FS19. To be honest with you, because I can guarantee it wasn't Giants that helped anybody. APD.
No.
How you doing, buddy? Well, that wasn't my fault, APD. If you had come when you were supposed to get it, it wouldn't have sat there that long. Just saying. You know,
What?
APD, the only time APD comes into a stream is if he thinks there's free food.
Oh.
That's true, Nitro Dad. That's true. But the man is very smart. He knows what he's talking about. Yep, exactly. APD, exactly. How you doing today, Tiny? Good, I hope.
I wonder what happens if I hit this button during.
Yep, that's what happens.
Okay.
Well, that's good. Ish is better than nothing, Tiny. Doing good, APD. How about you, buddy? Look at there. John's fixing you right up. Thank you, John. All right, Blue. Thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate it.
All right. T-Bone is blowing me up here. What we got?
I know that feeling, Tiny. Well, I can't say that. Let's just say I sleep often. I can lay for about 4 hours, and that's about it.
Sounds like my problem. Mine's with my back.
And that's only as long as I'm laying on my left side. If I lay on my right side, then I can't lay there anywhere near as long. If I can get this guy to turn around like he's supposed to. Yeah, this sounds about right, Tiny.
So I tried Cyberpunk today.
I saw that.
Definitely not for children.
No. I hear it has issues, though.
It's got the storyline is very long to the point where you're just like, yeah, kind of kills it.
Hey, Tony, how are you, buddy? Now, yes, Ben has been a long time. Oh, look at there. Good to hear, Tony. Good to hear. All right. We got this guy working the way he's supposed to now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over and we're going to jump into this rascal and bring him over. I've been kind of putting this off because this one's a little big. But let's see, I'm heading through here. Through there. I may actually have to follow the road in. There we go. We'll get in here somewhere. Hey, Clark Barr, how are you, buddy? I am kind of partial to the fence, Zeke. I'm not sure why. I just am. I certainly didn't grow up with any of them. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, APD. Nothing serious, though. Nothing we can't deal with. Come on. All right. This is going to have an issue. I know it is. Yeah, this one's a 1038. The other one I have is a 1050. And there's also a 930 and a 720, I believe I have. And then of course I still have the old 515. That looks like a good way to start, don't it? Are you going to lower? Thank you. All right, now there isn't much of a color change, but if you look real close, you can see a little bit of a color change. And the finished flag is bringing it up to the full fertilizer level. Oh, sorry to hear that, Tony. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me right now. They don't want anybody taking anything that has any aspirin or anything like that in it.
Well, I was going on with aspirin.
You know, something about the aspirin and this COVID thing. All right, Tony. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to do that. All right, Beck. Talk to you later, kiddo. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And we'll get through this planting, and then the next time I stream, maybe tomorrow, we'll finish up. We'll get through the harvest. And we will have no more fertilizing, anything like that. So we'll get through the planting. We'll get it through that stage. And then tomorrow we'll restream it again, and we'll get through the harvest, and you'll be able to see the effect that it has on the harvest. Oh, here and there, Clark Bar, here and there. I have good days and bad days. See what they're going to do with this now. Yeah. Okay. I like that. But it is what it is. I mean, I'll get there eventually, I hope. Now, if I'm correct, this is a 4X map, right, Johnny?
Yep.
Yep. So, when this map comes out, once again, you'll have another 4X map. It's another interesting map to play. The fields are big, for the most part. Thanks, Tony. I appreciate that. Well, you know, unfortunately, and I have not tried it yet with any unrealistic stuff, Newell, to be honest with you. I kind of want to get used to it this way first before I do anything like that. So unfortunately, this is the way we have to play it for now. We'll try it later on. I'll get some more unrealistic stuff or enhanced realism mods in here and see how it plays out. Well, it is going to do it. I'm impressed. I haven't told anybody the name. That's why the title says Unknown Map. We're not quite sure when it's going to come out yet. We still have some testing to do on this one. Not at this time, Heat. All his maps will play with it the way it's set up, with Giants random soil. We have to find out first what's all entailed in it in order for the mapper to add custom soil in. I'm thinking it's going to be like adding another snow mask, so we'll just have to see how that plays out, but we don't know for sure. But at this time, no, he's not going to go back. To the best of my knowledge, he's not going to go back and redo any of the old maps either. So it's possible he may doing it on some future maps he's going to release, but as of this point, not now.
Well, Dave, I'm gonna have to run on you.
All right, Johnny. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Y'all take care. Well, that was weird. That was entirely the wrong button.
Those of you that don't know, Johnny is one of the modders for United Modding, along with Kaz Barron, myself, and Buck.
Should have a lot of cool stuff coming their way.
Yes, they are.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
All right. See you, bud. Yeah, Johnny puts out a lot of good stuff too. Johnny has a channel. He's got a lot of stuff on his channel, from Farm Sim to Automation Empire. You never know what he's going to do there. ODF modding. Oh, the ODF or Johnny? Okay. Wonder how that's going to play out on the 60 though, Nitro Dad. On what, QB? Well, I must have missed something. Oh, okay. Helper J is blocked by an object. Uh-oh. He's down there. What's he blocked by down there? Oh, I'll bet you I know. I'll bet you I know. Parked the gator at the end of the field where I didn't think it'd be a problem. Guess I was wrong. It's good to see that they're working now anyway. The one thing I have to figure out yet though is this field showed that it needed plowed. Oh, wrong button, that's why. And I've already plowed it. For some reason it's not showing it was plowed. So we'll have to see what effect that has on it. And you'll notice the lime state and the fertilizer state, it says C Precision Farming for that. Actually, it's showing that. Yeah. It's showing part of this that the nitrogen is just okay. Here it's showing it's good. I think I better go down here and catch my planter because I don't think there's enough room to make the next pass. Yep, exactly. Yep. I will not argue that point with you. Just for this field, you can see this field's not really that big, but I took 43 field soil samples for this field. And if you try and shortcut it and just take, you know, say you're going to come in here, you're going to take a half a dozen soil samples, the only place it's going to read is where that 25-meter circle is that it takes the sample from. It's not going to read the whole section of the field. So it won't do any good to try and cheat it. So it's kind of, but if you think about it, Giants really doesn't plan on people doing anything but 2x maps because that's all they allow on consoles. You know, they don't think about the people that are using the 4x maps or anything like that. And most of the fields on console maps are small. So I know people have gone in and changed the XML file for it already and made it bigger. Well, yeah, that's possible, but it would defeat the purpose by doing that.
Why?
Making it 2 kilometers, a circle. You pull a new field, take 1 sample, you've got the whole field done. I don't think it's going to read it right.
It should.
The whole idea behind it is the sample sections, separate sections. Real world sampler? Boy, I don't know how far do they go in between them, man.
It's a grid pattern. So you're gonna, well, you have a map already that's gonna tell you the different. Anybody can do this. You can go. I was gonna do this in my video and I totally forgot about it. I had it all up on the screen and everything. But you can go to the USDA and you can take a section or whatever. You can make it as big and as small as you want. You can do 1 field. You could do a whole section, and it's gonna have everything listed out there and what the soil texture is. And so then you're going to plot your grid out and you're going to take so many samples per texture. So there's no definite, 3 per acre.
Yeah.
There's no definite amount. It all depends on how big each soil texture is in your field. Hey, Clark Bar.
No, I don't think so, Nitrodad, but also depend on the size of the field.
That's true. If you had, oh crap, we'll probably take, this is a rough guesstimate. I'm just going to say probably take 25, 30 samples per quarter. Maybe? Yeah. But it's all broken up into your soil textures.
Right.
See, when you get into soil textures and you get down to localized each individual field, you're going to have, like in my area, there's stuff called Brookson sandy clay. There's one called riverfront sand loam, or there's all these different.
Right.
A quarter would be 160.
It's 32.5 meters.
Yeah, what the in-game one is what, 20?
Well, that's what DJ is just saying. It's 32.5 meters, according to the XML.
Well, that's what it is now, 32 and a
Yeah.
half. I thought it was 20.
I thought it was 25, but
Doesn't it say in the? Does it say in the help menu? No, it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't say in the help menu.
come on. Where are you? There you are.
Under soil sampling.
No,
Yeah.
it really doesn't.
No, you got to go back to the go to the. Precision farming. Yeah, there you are. Oh, I thought I did say. I wonder where I read it. I read it somewhere and I was looking for it and I couldn't find it again. And that help menu doesn't tell you.
Not really. Doesn't really tell you anything.
No.
But then again, comparison-wise, this neither does the soil sample, to be honest.
No, that doesn't tell you anything either.
Nope, I don't see anything that tells you. Well, and you're not the only one I've heard do that, Nitro Dad.
Is that just one spot in the XML file? Get up now.
I would imagine.
There's no way in Poland that I'm doing all those damn 20 meter, 30 meter soil samples. Not unless I could get a worker to do it, but even then, that would be.
So what are you going to do? Just sit there?
For the most part. I might have a beer. Oh, you're not talking to me. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's not Bubba either. That guy, I'm telling you what. No wonder he didn't get nothing done.
You need a Gertie.
Well, Gertie was here before.
Oh, yeah, the Gertie was there, yeah.
Gertie was here before. Look at there, nice and straight. Look at that nice big white spot I'm missing there in the middle.
Went to find some gerbils.
Line 67 in the XML, it's 32.5 to start.
Just that. With Notepad++. Line, what did you say? 37?
Line 67.
Oh, line 67. Mine doesn't say 67.
It's in the Scout. Yeah, Navy, you did. You did meet Gertie last night. Well, I missed it. I made it through about half of the stream and I went to bed, so I didn't get to see all of it. But I'm sure it was. There's always some kind of epic stuff going on in his streams. K-Bot cheating again. Yeah, well, it's pretty normal. Oh, Gertie switched tractors, that's what it was. Doing what she does best. Spreading slurry. I'll have to check it out. Hey, Buck, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. How's things going?
There it is, 32.5.
Yeah, it says 25 meter radius on the farmingsimulator.com website. What Zeke said. Ah, okay. So I get back in here to watch, and you're going to start acting like this already. Oh, my. What do you mean it can't be filled? Capacity is 0. How does capacity 0? I'm confused. Whatever.
Sorry. With this. Are you trying to F11? Feel that?
Yeah.
You have it on the. You got to do it on the tank. Change your
Oh,
engine
that's
to-
right. That's right. Yep. That's right. That's my bad. There we go. That's better.
Hey, Outlaw Buck, how you doing?
Yep, that's Min back there. Zeke is right. It starts at 25. Okay. Hello, Nathaniel. How are you? Nice to see you.
Here's John Brock. Here's Nathaniel. Oh, I was going back here to Nitro Dad. Thanks. I was in the main XML. I forgot about going into the thingy, but thanks.
I'm sure you will, Zeke. I'm sure you will.
Nobody let him.
Really?
How was your walk in the woods, Zeke? No, I didn't, Newell. Some wackadoodle just kept driving by and didn't even offer to pull me out. And then Zeke wouldn't come. No, he never came. Nope. See, on Discord, Newell wants to fight now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Yeah. Him and I are having a battle of the memes. You trucking later, Dave?
I don't know. We'll see how I feel, man.
Okay.
I'd
Newell's
like
truck?
to. Have to make some adjustments to my interior of my cab, though.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I received an early Christmas present from someone, and I need to make some changes to the interior of the cab of my truck.
very nice. I haven't done that either. Oh no, maybe I
Yeah,
did.
you
I
did.
can't.
You had
Did I?
Sophie sitting in there for crying out loud.
Oh, that was on single player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't done that on multiplayer.
Ooh, ooh. No, it's unknown map, Buck. Unknown map. Well, to almost everybody, it's an unknown map. You know the map. Let's take this over and I think McDonald's can handle a slurry tanker sitting in their yard. Yeah. I won't argue with you there. I said I could have taken something that didn't take so long to do.
That's funny.
No, I have not, Nathaniel. I've been playing with this precision farming. I haven't really had a whole lot of time to do much else, believe me.
Are you putting down? Oh, yeah, you are putting down fertilizer too. So,
Yep.
So that's everything then. Once you got that planted, you're
Yep. I'll have to run the two bottom headlands, and that'll be it.
perfect. Perfect.
There we go. You know, I can really believe that to be a true, Newell. I can definitely believe that coming from Richard. I missed the spot. Yes, I did. I missed the big streak right down the edge of the field, the center of the field there. Well, that's not bad. 1/8 inch is pretty good. I was told this is the most current one, Buck. I could be wrong, but to 5,000. So tell me, Buck, have you taken soil samples on field 17 yet?
5,000.
So 200% of what it originally started, he increased the values. I guess that's not too bad. No, it's not more than 200%. No, that'd be right, wouldn't it? 200%? No, 200% wouldn't be right.
No.
All right, Dylan, thanks for being here, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you check back tomorrow and see how this harvest works out, see how everything goes. We'll see if we can get this to where we can match up with what they say we should get.
Every time I've done it, it's always been within one. But it doesn't tell you what your expected yield is, does it? Because it doesn't work. It's not working with additional field info, right?
Right.
The way I understand it. So you can't get what your expected yield is going to be then.
And we'll reveal all the fields on the map. Okay.
And go into your economic analysis once. Maybe somebody can help me with this question. I click on the field.
Oh, yeah.
Precision. Okay, you see where it says, okay, soil samples 43, right?
Yep.
Then it says lime 45,813.
Yep.
Then next to that it says 55.0 TO. I haven't figured out what that is yet.
Well, that could be $55 a ton.
Is that? Oh, I
And
guess
that's how
I
they're
never-
getting the cost.
$55 a ton.
They're showing 45,000 liters, 45,813 liters.
Well, I thought I could figure it out. Let's see. Well,
Or 55 tons.
but why do they have tons in there?
I don't know.
You know?
Yeah, possibly because I have the unit convert light mod on here.
But mine was that way too, and I was trying to figure out what that means, because when you go down to yield, when you harvest it, you'll get a yield, and then you'll get something TO, and I have no idea what that means.
I don't either. But I see what you mean because it's on all of it.
Yeah, I don't know what that. And I tried to find videos on it, and nobody could explain it.
Do me a favor, what? Convert 3729 liters to tons once.
Okay. Yeah, look at that. I had the calculator right up there.
All right, Nathaniel.
Somebody will have it faster than me here. Okay. 13,000.
No,
Oh,
3,729.
1.316.
Okay, that's what it is then, because it's showing 1.3 tons for
So that is
seeds.
tons. That is tons then.
Yep.
So they're giving it to you in liters and tons.
Yep.
Outlaw Buck said, go to the first tab and click field. It gives you a yield.
Not if I'm not in precision farming.
That's right. Yeah. It does no. Yeah, it doesn't give you any.
Up in the other field I own doesn't do anything because I haven't taken any samples from it yet. Welcome back there, ODF. No. No controllers for this guy.
So, you know, like right now you're on soil samples 43. Well, no, let's go to the other one. See in red there, you know, the plus and minus. That is just.
Yep.
I was doing the math on that too, and I can't seem to find a way to justify that. Clutch says it's too much math for him.
That's what I was thinking.
You're lucky you didn't go to school in Minnesota, Clutch. You'd really be mathematically challenged.
Well, he did go to school in Canada, so there you go.
That's true.
There you have it.
That might even be worse.
Sorry, boss. Couldn't help it. It was left open. Had to take it.
You do. You have to harvest the field to get the field numbers with precision farming.
Yeah, I was going to say it doesn't it?
Yeah.
You don't you have to wait till you just start it?
Yep.
Yeah, come on in, Buck. Yeah, I know you're so offended.
What do you say, gentlemen?
Hey, Buck.
Oh,
No, what I was saying was, if you go to the screen, the first tab, and you click like the field, like you're going to, click the bot, it should give it a second. It should pop up what your yield potential should be.
Come on, get over here out of the way. There we go.
That way you can see what the yield potential is before you even buy the field. It should pop up a little small screen once you click on the field.
well, that'll tell. Yeah, it'll tell you the percentage: 103, 113.
Yeah.
I'm saying I want to know if it's going to say 190 bushels an acre or.
I think we have to
Oh,
wait
okay.
till you start harvesting for that, don't we,
Yeah.
Ben? Isn't that
Yeah.
what your video did?
Yeah. Yeah, I went to the whole harvest and then figured out what the yield was, and yeah. Okay, fine.
ODF. The ODF DJ. Hey, Empty Pockets, how are you, buddy? They're all gonna boycott the stream now, man. Canadian lives matter.
Well, we'd be better off.
Oh, Canadian education matters.
Canadian education matters, not lives. Education.
Oh,
I wonder, Clutch, when you were in school, did you have to take like an hour break to go cut wood to put into the fireplace, or did somebody else do that?
we did.
You did, well, yeah, but you're 153 years old. You probably walked up mountains both ways, back and forth. didn't
That's right. Uphill
Yeah.
both ways.
Yeah, click rocks together just to get a spark, get the fire going.
you? Yeah. Do you know there's a place in Minnesota where you can actually you go into Canada and then you can come back into Minnesota, then go back into Canada without ever going through a border crossing?
I believe
They have,
that.
they have a little phone booth there. We're supposed to call in.
I'm sure everybody does that.
Like in the morning, the school bus has to go through Canada to get to the Minnesota school to go to school.
Oh, yeah. I can see that. All right.
Yeah, but then again, Davey, the way they're teaching math today, I don't understand it. I have no idea.
Me either.
This math today is stupid. 13 times 7, you got to spend 5 minutes writing it out. Dumb.
Well,
My kid brought it home, I think when he was in 5th grade, and I said, nope.
well, and that's the thing. They make these kids use their brains anymore.
No,
Do any of them even know what a times table is anymore?
no.
Well, gentlemen, I'm gonna pop back over there and get back
All
to
right.
work with Kaz. I just
See
want
you,
to come
buddy.
in. I just want to come in and explain that real quick because I didn't know if that's what you're looking
Yeah, we saw that one.
for. All right, we'll catch you guys later. I'm
All
gonna
right.
watch the stream. I'm gonna pop over in Kaz's chat.
All right, folks. All right, we got that part of it done. I'm going to go ahead and in advance time off screen. We'll get this ready, and tomorrow night we'll come and harvest this, and we'll see how our yields and everything do. As you can see, it shows my pH perfect, my nitrogen perfect, and we'll see how it goes. It says it's done. I should not have to fertilize anymore. I shouldn't have to do anything anymore. It should be there. So we'll see what happens. I kind of like the idea of it. I really do.
What don't you like about it?
Well, and it's like you said, there's more to it than just nitrogen and lime. Are they going to want to go that far into it? I don't know. We'll see.
From what I understand, it's an ongoing project for
Yeah.
on time, so it's going to be updated, developed more. I think eventually there'll be more to it.
So, but I think we'll leave it there, guys. I appreciate everybody being here, sticking around like this.
Good question, Zeke.
Well, weeds, yeah, they would. Well, actually, yeah, weeds would lower nitrogen levels because weeds take up more nutrients than what plants do, what the actual plants do. That's a known fact. They pull all the nutrients away from the plant you're trying to grow. That's the biggest reason for getting rid of them.
It's
But-
a flyby.
We won't have weeds on this one because I'm not playing with weeds. So
I don't like the way their weed system is working. I turn it off all the time. I can't stand the way they have this weeds going. Soil compaction? That'd be cool if you get a different soil compaction between wheeled and tractors. That'd be interesting.
well, then that I don't know, Zeke. I'm not quite sure.
You mean right now as it stands? No. Because weeds is not implemented in precision farming.
I mean, that may be something that maybe we should try. You know, maybe I'll have to do a field full of weeds and.
Well, your yield will be lower, but you're asking, are you going to put down more nitrogen?
No, you wouldn't put down any more nitrogen because your ground can only take so much.
Well, it will affect yield.
Yeah, should affect yield. Yeah.
Yeah. But as far as pH and nitrogen levels, I don't know.
Well, once again, thanks everybody for being here. Min, thank you so much for jumping in here and helping me out.
My pleasure. Thanks for the invite.
Like I said, guys, if you haven't checked out Min's video on this, go over and check it out. He does an awesome job. I'm sure he did much better than I did.
Not even close.
And thank you again, Nitro Dad. Thanks for your input. Appreciate it, as always. Clutch, thank you for being here, buddy. Appreciate you. Everybody else, thank you once again. Y'all are awesome. With that, everyone, y'all be safe. Be careful. We'll see you next time. So long.